Hello, Lori Michelle, the Moshiach with life lesson number 10, learning to love like God. That may sound like a strange title to a lot of people who think they know all about love, they're very loving, and they need no lessons about love. It's natural, right? Oh, but no, it's not. The minute you are born, whoever you are, you have something that covers your soul. I hope I say this right. I need rabbis to help. They're not helping right now. You're not helping, rabbis. So I'm going to wing it with Hashem. He said, keep going. You develop some kind of covering over yourself called a klipa, a covering, a shell around your soul. And it separates you from everyone else. You're separate. And we know this because people around the world have something called an ego. Ego means you're separate and it's all about you. And when you're born, you realize, even when you're an infant, that you have needs. So you cry and you get diapered, and you cry and you get the toy. And when we grow older, we cry and we get love. But it's not really love. It's a need. You have needs, so you search to have those needs satisfied, and you learn about relationships from the outside in. You give to me, and I love you. You make me happy, and I love you. You please my eyes, and you look pretty, and I'm attracted to you. Outside in. But Hashem is the opposite. And before you arrived here in this silly putty called a vessel, a body, you were much more like him. You weren't separate from him. You weren't separate from each other. And you didn't have this thing called a klipa. He said, correct. I hope I'm correct. Rabbis, you can correct me one day if you want to talk to me. But anyway, moving right along. So you enter this vessel and you're separate. You have this thing called a klipa, and you develop something called an ego. I need a diaper change. I need a toy. I need a Ferrari. You get it, right? And that to you equates to love. And if you get mad at me, then get mad at me. I'm here to help you. I'm doing this for you. I love like him. I'm not doing this for me. I didn't even want to turn my computer on and do this. And he goaded me into it today. How did he do it? He's pure love. And a couple of days ago, he woke me to an image of a heart, but the heart was upside down. And I knew exactly what he was talking about. He was saying that the world loves in an opposite way to he and I. We love inside out. The world, people with egos, separateness, love from the outside in. If you satisfy me, I love you. And you may say, oh, no, I'm not like that. I'm very giving. And you might be. And in flickers of moments, you may be just like me and Hashem and love inside out. The best example I can give you of when you do that is when you have a baby. And they put that baby in your arms and you just want to give that baby everything. Even when the baby grows up and becomes a little monster, terrible twos, you still love that baby. So he just said, not everyone. But as you grow older, and putting parenthood on a shelf for a second, you learn about love, but you learn about love in an outside-in kind of way. And what you need to learn is the true form of love, which is inside out. It's all about you. For Hashem, it's all about you. It's all about me. And that's the most amazing feeling, when I feel him loving me inside, anything I want, healing me from the inside out is true love. When I was growing up, I didn't realize that I love like Hashem. I am purely inside out. And I didn't know that until Hashem awakened me and started to show me how I think and how I react to people around me. I just want to give you everything. When he awakened me, he told me I was going to win Mega Millions. It's in my book. I hope you've read it. Please read it. And all I could think about was making a list about how I was going to give it all away. That's all I wanted to do. I was thinking about everybody that I ever loved in my life. And cousins that I hadn't seen in decades were going to get millions. Not anymore. I don't have millions. But he said someday, he said soon, he says, I'm Moshiach, and I'll have access to lots and lots of money. And all I want to do is give it away. What do I need with millions of dollars? I'll keep a few for myself. I'm not stupid. But when I was little, I was told, you're selfish. You only think about yourself. So when this all happened to me and he woke me up and he started revealing to me that I am the opposite, very pure and very selfless, and I love just like him, I said, you've got to be kidding me. And he said, no, I'm not. So what I want to bring to your attention is, if you're somebody who's very loving, and many, many people are very loving, I'm not putting you down at all. I'm exposing, I'm sharing with you, I'm turning on a light. But there are very loving people out there who have been ridiculed and put down and spit on their whole life and told they were selfish. And do you know what that was? That was the other person who doesn't know how to love and using their inclination, their evil inclination, to force you to do something you can't do, some form of evil or something that was detrimental to yourself. And you had to say no. And their response was, you're nasty, you're selfish, and you feel, oh, am I evil? Am I selfish? And you're thinking, what did I do wrong? And you didn't do anything wrong. And Hashem just gave me a new vocab word as to what I did my whole life when I was growing up and I had to say no. He said the word capitulate. I would not capitulate. So if that's happened to you and you are mostly loving, he says you have an ego too, and you've done it to people too. He said, yes, you have. You need to acknowledge that. I can help you with that. But very often, good, loving people refuse to capitulate to the ones who are demanding something from them and being narcissistic. And if you don't know the word capitulate, I've used it before, I think, in my life, but I looked it up. So I'm going to read you the definition. It was perfect. Capitulate means cease to resist an opponent or an unwelcome demand, surrender. And I read the definition of capitulate and I said, Hashem, bingo, I wouldn't capitulate. And because of that, the people who don't know how to love, who think that if you please me, you love me. If you show up when I demand you show up, that means you love me, is narcissism. It's not love. So when he showed me the upside down heart, he said, Lori, we need to teach them that love is inside out, not upside down, not outside in. When you love purely, you want to give everything to the people you love. The minute they start demanding and grabbing onto you like a pariah, like their fangs are in your throat, something inside you recoils, right? That's not love. That's demands that you can't fulfill, and it's their ego demanding things from you and calling it love. So we need to revisit love. And non-coincidentally, I formed a charity called Running on Love, which is the foundation for world peace. How so? We need to come together and learn what pure love truly is. Hashem's form of love, inside out. He gives everything away. We will never love Hashem as much as he loves us. It's not possible. He's all giving and all loving. He has an iron fist, for sure, but he is pure love. And what I love most about Hashem is how he loves. He is incredible, never condescending, never abrupt, never impatient. He's pure love, inside out. Anything I can do for you, I will do for you. Pure love. And I don't want anything from him. Demand from him? No. First of all, we know we can't demand anything from him. We can pray to him, we can plead with him, we can beseech him. Demand from him, we can't. But for me, all I want is to hear him. All I want is to know he's around. I don't even want air or food or anything without him. He is all I want. I love him purely from the inside out. All the other stuff, food, shelter, the moon, the stars, the universe, is extra to me. That's love. I purely love Hashem just for being him. And I'm here to teach about pure love. So you want to learn more? Learn about what happened when I woke up and he promised me lots and lots of money. All I wanted to do was give it all away to you. That's love. God bless you. I want to love you. I may not love you right now. I don't know you, but I want to. So wake up by the book and let's start healing the world through love. God bless you.